Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy KC, throwing down another video for your entertainment. Now, I did do a live stream, but I only did it for a few minutes because I realized Blue Blood Sports was on, and I give respect so I can get respect back. So what we do here at the LDBC, if one is on, the other one hops off. So that's what I did. So basically I would be at my regular time right after Fanai International Boxing. Now, whenever he get through, I would be on. But normally it would be between 12 and 12:30. But I'm not deterred by throwing out a video here and there. Alright? Now, shout out to LDBC, shout out to all my subscribers. And a lot of people lately been asking me, hey, what KC stands for? Well, once I reach 500 subs, I will let you know what each letter stands for. And it's something really dear to my heart that I wouldn't give up for anything in the world. I love sports, and I especially love boxing. So, with that, I'm gonna leave it as that. Now, Dillian Whyte, right now, I have a lot of respect for, because he's able to do and say and have inside source of what Eddie Hearn has been doing. And we know that he already exposed Eddie Hearn about the 50 million. Eddie Hearn did get the 50 million. He said it to himself, so it wasn't really no big news. So, but what really bothers me is that the UK people, they starting to really figure this guy out. Now, you know KC always does his homework. Now, listen to this. There are thousands upon thousands who are now of the opinion that if he, Anthony Joshua, doesn't fight anyone besides Wilder or Fury, then it really doesn't count in their eyes. So, in other words, Baby Miller, you know, you basically not shit because you haven't fought anyone in the top 10. And Anthony Joshua knows that. That's why he chose you. Now, what will happen to April the 13th? Well, that's a good question. Eddie will have to fill that date. But with whom? And how much money will they generate? Or will they just say forget that date altogether and pay out the money, or go to jail? It's your choice, Mr. Hearn. Yes, it is. Now, imagine this. Wilder and Fury set to do their rematch in April or May, and it has a different outcome, and they go to what they call a trilogy. The 3-belt world champion Anthony Joshua will be frozen out, and he'll be frozen out his own division. Now, of course, we know in this sport that to almost every fan's deterred, these fights do eventually happen. Just far further down the line than we would like. We want them now. I've been saying this, I've been saying that, hey, we won't be here if you listen to KQKC. I know that, hey, boxing is not that important to a lot of people in the U.S. But just what if we died to see Leo Santa Cruz and Gary Russell Jr.? What if we died to see Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford? What if we died to see Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder? But we cannot get those fights. Why is it so hard to negotiate those fights? Unless you just don't want to work with the promoter. So, with that said, you got, you really got to step up your game. And words to Mr. Joshua, you really going to have to step up your so-called, how can I put this, balls. You got to really have some heart. Where you find it at, I don't know. I grew up with one. Alright? I was placed in an environment where you had to have a heart or they will pump your ass. And so far, 2 people has done that to you. And Eddie Hearn is one. So what would you do? Where would you go from there? Big Baby Miller. Good coffee. But I tell you one thing, Mr. Joshua, you will be forced to fight Fury, Wilder, Ortiz, unless you do a rematch. Unless you do a rematch with, you know who, Dillian Whyte, which I doubt, because you've seen the way he fought, and that kind of scares you, because hey, you like, Dillian Whyte is a technical fighter now. He's a complete fighter. He do more than just brawl. He doesn't leave himself open. His defense is better. So that means that you would get a better fight. He has a better chin. So you need to wake up and really smell the coffee and find someone that will help you out. Will help you out. Because the day is not promised to anyone. So, with that said, it's a shame to say this, but Big Baby Miller might be just a one-point show come their fight. So that's why he picked him and not the upper echelon of the heavyweights. Excuse me. But you better wake up and smell the coffee, because your time is near. And I will expound on this. I will expound on Al Heyman, Eddie Hearn, Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, hell, KQKC. I'm going to title it everything besides the best fighting the best. All the business shit, all the money shit, all the A-side, B-side shit, all on this side of the street shit. We got to keep this shit real. And we should have, I repeat it again, we should have what we want. We should have what we pay to see. I'm sorry, but see, your pay-per-view over there is not really a pay-per-view. It's just that they want to watch boxing, they have to pay $25. Period. Why boxing? I don't know. But I tell you one thing, we get free fights over here. That's how we roll. Yes, it is. So, with that, that's all I got for right now. Because very soon, I will be doing a live stream. And I will be coming on between 12 and 12:30 Central Time. If I'm finished early, I'll be on a little bit early. If you finish late, I'll be on a little late. But I have to get this video in. So, with that, that's all I have for you for right now. Excuse me. So, if you subscribe to my channel, just hit the icon bell. It's no problem. And you get notified each and every time I do a video or a live screen. So, with that, that's all I have for you. With peace and love. I'm out of here.